Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Cache. For all of my returning subscribers, welcome back. I missed y'all. And for my new viewers, hello, welcome. If you like what you see so far, make sure you go ahead and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. As you can tell by the title, this is going to be a makeup tutorial, mostly just like a natural fall look. Also, if you follow me on Instagram, you know that this video is very old because I haven't had braids in a long time. So yeah, that's the struggle with being in school and trying to obtain a YouTube channel. But back to what really matters. As you guys can see, basically I'm cleaning up my brows. The razor was absolutely horrible. It was like some of the little pieces on it was sticking up and it was poking me, and that's why it took me so long to actually clean up my brows. It usually takes me like 5 minutes, but it took me like 10 to cut all of this hair with this horrible razor. But I just threw this in here because sometimes before I do a makeup look, I do clean up my brows. Okay, so just a heads up, I will put all of the products in the description box. I just want to go ahead and get this video up, so I'll just put all the products in the description box. But first I'm just going to fill in my brows. This is just a regular old pencil from the hair store. So I fill them in, then I brush them out, and then I'm going to go back and conceal them, which is basically like cleaning them up, making sure they look extra sharp and on bleak. Okay, once I feel like my brows are neat enough, I will go in with like a kind of fluffy but still dense brush and blend that concealer out all over my eye. I'm all about saving products, so whatever is left over from my eyebrows, I'll bring that down, and if I need more, then I'll, go back in and put more concealer. But moving on to the eyeshadow, I'm going to take this brownish color from, I want to say it's the Chocolate Bar, and I don't even know what brand that is. That's sad. But anyway, I'm going to take this brownish color and put this all over my lid. That's going to be kind of like my transition color from everything else. Okay, also I'm going to blend into my corners a darker brown. You probably can't really tell, but I did blend in a darker brown. I didn't put a lot because I wanted this to be, more of a natural look. So now we're moving on to the cut crease, my favorite part. I'm still trying to master cut creases, but I do feel like I'm getting way better at them. So firstly, I guess the best way to try to explain this is I put a little on my eye, and then I start from my inner eye, like by my tear duct, and I just try to make this round shape over my eye. The difference in how I do it now and how I've been doing it was I didn't bring my cut creases a little higher than my actual crease, so you wouldn't really be able to like see the actual, I mean, you would see it, but I don't know how to explain it. Like, it wouldn't be as visible straight off the bat, whereas overdrawing your cut crease kind of makes it a little more seen and a little more dramatic, and it just, to me, it just looks a little better. Okay, so after I've drawn my cut crease, I like to go back through and like flare out the ends of the cut crease so that it blends better, and also pat some of that concealer like dry into my cut crease. And I didn't do it on this clip. I don't know how it got deleted, but that part got deleted, and also the part where I put a nude shadow on my lid. So I do apologize for that, but basically I pat the concealer in until it was like more so not sticky but more so dry, to where the shadow would stick more and not clump in one section. So once I did that, then I went back through with this gold eyeliner that I got from the hair store, and I'm just putting that on top of my cut crease. Now, this was my first time dealing with this kind of eyeliner. The brush is like literally horrible, so it was kind of hard for me to draw it as easy as my other liners. So I do apologize for that.
What we do here is go back.
Okay, moving on to the next step. I'm doing my black liner. It's quite self-explanatory. I start in my tear duct area, make sure that's all filled in, no spots or whatever, and then move towards the end of my eye. The best advice I will give for this technique is just to take your time when doing your liner. And I forgot to add a little black shadow on my corners just to blend out that nude color. And then I think I went back in with a brown. I'm not really sure. I probably didn't. But anyway, that's how I do my liner. I just really take my time with drawing it. Just no matter how slow you have to go, take your time and it'll come out better. Way better than if you were to like go fast and try to hurry up and do it. But this part of my wing, I just draw a line from my bottom lash line, and then I draw a connecting top line, and then I fill it in. And if I want it thicker, I go back through and like drag it and make it thicker. So that's just really what I do for my liner. Okay, so the foundation that I'm using in this particular video is my Maybelline Fit Me. I want to say in the color 365. Now, yes, I know it's a little dark. I usually wear 355, but they ran out, so I was like, I'm going to make this work. It wasn't too far off of my skin tone, but it definitely was darker than what it should have been. I am a strong believer in making things last, so I will be scraping the bottom of a foundation tube, or I will cut the tube of a conditioner, lol. I will cut the tube of a concealer tube, lol. I keep saying lol. Y'all, I'm dead. Anyway, I just make sure that I try to make my products last way longer, because you're basically throwing away like $5 to $7 whenever you can't get it out the way that they want it to come out. So you cut that bottle, scrape the bottom of that holder or glass, whatever you want to call it. I just make sure I get all of my products out, because I'm not wasting $5 to $7, especially if you pay $40 for this or $24 for this. But I mean, in my case, I pay $7 for my foundation, but hey, that's $7 that I want to get all of. So that's just what I do. Okay, I feel like everything with the foundation and concealer and contouring was pretty self-explanatory. You saw that I put on my face, blended it out, and that was that. Now I'm just putting my lashes on. As you can see, I start with putting the lashes on the middle of my eye, making sure that's secure. Then I will put the end of the lash on my eye, make sure that's secure, and then go in with the inner part of the lash and make sure that's secure. I feel like I have better control over putting the lash on when I do those 3 different areas. Y'all, I look crazy. But I feel like that's what I do, and that is what I do. I feel like that's what makes it easier with putting lashes on. So next, moving on to powder. As you can see, you know where I'm putting it. That's just where I put it and how I put it on. Anybody else take so long getting ready because they're singing to themselves? Because this is literally always me, and I'm always running late because I promise you I'm singing. So if I say I'm getting ready and you call me, I promise you gonna see this. Like, it's ridiculous. Okay, so me personally, In between getting ready, I like to set my face. So after I've done my powder and my foundation and concealer and contouring, I like to go ahead and spray my face. I've also type lined my bottom lash, and now putting shadow on the bottom lash as well. Make sure like your lashes are sticking. Like what I like to do is squeeze my index finger and thumb, squeeze the lashes and my lashes together so that they like really stick. And like a new little tip that I've been doing is I put the lash glue on my eye, like right above my lash line, and then put it on the lashes too. So that way it's like extra hold, extra tacky, and it's literally not going to go anywhere, I promise you. So after I've done my setting spray, the first round, I like to go ahead and do my powder contour. I usually don't do both of the contours. Like I usually don't do the cream and the powder. I usually just do powder, but you know, that's just what I did in this particular video. Moving on to highlight, putting like cheekbones, nose, forehead, cupid's bow, everything where you feel like the light shines naturally. I don't think you should go above and beyond with the highlight, because at that point it won't be a natural fall look. It'll just be a kind of dramatic fall look. So yeah. Okay, so lately I've been really into the kind of pink gloss, more of a natural lip, just a brown lip liner, a little bit of pink lipstick, and then gloss on top of that, and I feel like it's thebomb.com. Moving on, I decided to do my edges in this video just because some people don't know how to do their edges when they have braids, and really to me there's no particular way to do it. You just do them and just try to blend them in as best as possible, because once your hair starts to grow out, that hair just don't want to go where it's supposed to go, and you're just stuck. But anybody else, like when they're doing their edges after they've done their makeup, their edge control like messes up their foundation. Y'all, I literally hate that. Like it gets on my nerves. So basically what I do, and you'll see it later in the video, I go back in with my contour powder, and I just pat that on top, and it just kind of blends in. I don't know what made me do that, but it helped. Okay, we've come to the end of my video. I want to say a huge thank you to everybody who watched it all the way to the end. I really appreciate you guys. Make sure you comment below what you would like to see next and what you liked about this video. Like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you get notifications every time I post a video. I am very thankful for you guys. Love you guys so much. Bye. Mwah.